What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy. Something. Hit the keys. Here today to do a quick review and demonstration over Dawesome Hate. I don't know if you guys remember a ways back, but I did a review over Dawesome Love, which was a granular effect, multi-granular effect. Well, this is a multi-wavetable distortion plugin. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the plugin. So I'm sitting here editing the video and I realized that I forgot to mention the giveaway. So I got 3 free copies of Dawesome Hate that I'm going to give away. All you have to do in order to enter is just type the words hate below in the comment section. Or if you want to go the extra mile, you can type, if you got hate in your heart, let it out. If you know, you know. And then I'll let you guys know sometime next week who were the 3 winners. All right, so I brought you to the website first. You can get a free trial of this thing if you're interested in it. If you wanted to buy it, it is $35.40 for hate, and you can get the love-hate combination right here. A thin line, I know I can't sing, between love and hate for $59.40. So as you take a look here, you get a bunch of controls, and we'll go through a lot of this here in the demonstration today. But it's basically Dawsome's innovative take on distortion, designed to turn the ordinary into something alive. Why I wanted to bring you to the website first is because there is 29 different modules in this thing that you can go through. And then there's going to be different settings in each one of these modules. So it's a multi-effect. As you see, you're going to get stuff from saturation, distortion, crush, sweep, chorus, phaser, noisify, orbit, low pass, multi-filters, vowels, just all kinds of different stuff. FM, OTT, you're going to get a lot in this. So, all right, so as we're in FL Studio, you'll see here, Dawesome Hate is going to look something like this. It's got a bunch of different controls and everything. Like I said, we'll go over a bunch of this stuff here in just a moment. I did make a little sample beat, and I basically used Dawesome Hate on like everything. So the beat is kind of distorted. I'm not going to hold y'all. It's not all the way mixed down. I made another sample beat I'm going to play a little bit later on so that you can hear other ways that you can use Dawesome Hate too as well. But let's go. So that's the first little sample beat that I cooked up for you guys today. Let's go ahead and hop back into Dawesome Hate and check this thing out just a little bit more. So as you see here, you get a bunch of different controls in this. So you have controls up here where you can randomize the presets. And as you're randomizing the presets, it's going to randomize the presets in the category that you picked. And I'll show you all that here in just one second. So let me kind of let you hear what this Dawesome Hate did to this track that I'm working on right now. So this is what the piano sounded like before I threw the Dawesome Hate on there. Now, if I put the hate on there, it sounds like this. So I just wanted it to be crunchy. I did throw this Dawesome Love on there. I guess I'll shout this out because it's the same company. But it sounded like this once I threw the Dawesome Love on there. So again, I just kind of wanted to dirty it up so that you guys can kind of hear what it sounds like. So now let's go ahead and get back into this a little bit. I wanted to just play that real quick before I went on to changing presets and stuff. So the cool thing about this random is, like, let's say I come into keys and I push random. It's just going to bring me that something random in keys. I hit random again, it's going to take me to something else in keys. That was hella loud. I'm going to go ahead and fix that in post though. So just be aware that some of these presets are going to be a little bit louder because of the amount of distortion, saturation, or whatever the preset calls to. So we'll go to one more real quick. So you see you got a bunch of different categories, and you can also pick more than one category. So boom, you can pick as many as you want to, and then bam, you can go through all those categories. All right, so now as we're looking at the rest of this, you'll see here, you have another randomized button right here, and this randomized button is going to change everything over here in this section, and it's going to change some of the stuff behind the hood over here. So as you're looking at each one of these different modules, you can go underneath the hood and you can mess with, like, you know, resonance, cutoff, whatever it is. You can change between different presets too, so you do get a lot of control with this. But if I was to push randomize, you see how it just changed some of this stuff real quick? So it just changed this, like this EQ. It just changed a few things. So if you notice, it changed this down here too. So it'll just do some changing for you. Let's go ahead and turn this table back on. So now as we look through the controls over here, you have this right here is basically what's going to mix your, you know, your wavetable in. So, you know what I'm saying? You can control that as much as you want. Down here, what I also do like is they tell you what everything does down here. So you got drive, obviously we all know what drive is. It's gonna add some more distortion. So it's really gonna drive that sound for you. You've got auto gain right here, which is obviously everybody loves auto gain, because you know what I'm saying? Full compensation means that it's not going to just raise the level. It's gonna keep the level around where you had it at. You got the slice feature, which I'll show you. So it's adding a little more distortion for you too as well. You can bypass the low amplitude signal, or you can bypass the high amplitude signal. So you hear how it got a little more crunchy as I push that flat up. You've got edge, so this is your distortion intensity. And then you have warp right here, and it says basically it silences low amplitude signal. Right silences high amplitude signal. You got a frequency tilt. You've got punch right here. So turn it left to not distort the transients, turn it right to distort only transients. So that's pretty cool that it just focuses on either in the middle, it's going to focus on everything, or you can have it focus on transients or not focus on the transients. That's pretty solid. All right, so now let's go ahead and switch to a different instrument real quick so that we can go to just some different sounds. So I'm gonna play what I had on this synth right here. So on this synth sounded like this before I put this distortion on there. But then once I threw this hate on there, I don't know, for me, that was fire. I don't care what nobody say. I like that. I like that. But with that too, you can add modules. You can take modules away. You can move modules around. You can do whatever you want with these modules. So like, let's say we want to add something else in here. We want to add some grains in here. So again, these are going to be all of the different modules that you're going to get. So you see, you get a few different choruses from the Juno 60, a mellow, a sweet, and just a regular chorus. You got phaser. You got FM. You got F shift. You got gain, EQ, smart EQ, compressor, limiter, OTT, ASYM, saturator, distortion, crush, Atari Punk. Let's throw this Atari Punk on there. So you see you can do a lot with that. You can turn the modules on and off really easy by just clicking on them. Boom, this little dot right here. And it'll turn off each one of the modules for you. So let's just listen to this Atari Punk. So that's just what this sounds like by itself. I've turned off the table. So that's pretty fire. Let's go ahead and check out this on another preset. So we're going to put it on this guitar that I had it on, and we're going to check out and see what it sounds like on this guitar. Let me go ahead and highlight this section right here that has the guitar in it. And then we'll check it out on this guitar real quick. So this is what the guitar sounded like without hate on there. All right, then once I threw that hate on there, I got it to sound like. So what I want to do now is I want to kind of go through some of these presets at random. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to go to the guitar settings, and then we're going to go through some of these and see what they sound like. So I'm going to turn the reverb off for just 1 second. This is what the guitar sounded like before the density. And then when I turn the density on. So we just added a little bit of saturation. We'll go ahead and go through some more though. So you'll see there, it's got some pretty good presets. We'll go ahead and listen to this on some bass so you can hear what it sounds like on some bass real quick. So I've got this bass right here. This is the bass that I used. And the bass just basically sounded like this without the 808 on there. And once I threw that hate on there, I got it to sound like this. So I got that to sound pretty fire, but let's go ahead and listen to some of these presets on bass and see what some of them sound like. So bam, we're just going to hit it at random. I kind of like that one. I'm not even going to hold y'all. I kind of like that one. So, I mean, as you can see there, it's got a ton of different presets. Let's go ahead and check this thing out on some drums real quick, because I know y'all want to hear it on some drums. So let's see here. I didn't put Dawson Hate on the original beat. Oh yeah, I did a little bit. So this is what the drum sounded like before I put Hate on there. And after. It just made him a little more dense. Just made him a little more thick. You know, we like them thick. So let's go ahead and go here to drums and we'll listen to some of these drum presets real quick. That's kind of fire. Listen to a few more. All right, guys, so I made a second little sample beat for you guys today. I'm not going to hold y'all, though. I didn't use Hate that much in this project. I just kind of used it on the bass, and then I used it on another sound, but I use it more as a multi-effect, and I just want to show you how you can also use this as a multi-effect, too. So this is just a loop. It's a little synthwave beat that I was working on. I didn't finish it all the way. I didn't lay it all the way out, but I'm just going to let you guys hear the loop real quick. All right, so that's that beat right there. Right here, I use Jura on this track right here. So let's go ahead and solo this. And it was just a basic sounding sound. So the sound sounded like this. Now, once I threw Hate on there, though, I got it to sound like this. So it sounds much doper with the chorus on there, a little bit of distortion. I put 2 choruses on there actually and some delay. You can throw grains on there too. And like I had mentioned earlier, don't forget that you can jump underneath the hood. So, you know, you see here, I can tune these grains, and then I can also pick how I want the grains to sound, you know? So. So obviously you can tame that if you want to. You can come over here and you can push in it. And we'll do that on this right here. So we'll use this sound right here. All right, so now let's turn this on because I turned Hate off. This is kind of what I had it sounding like with Hate on there. I just had saturation on there. Well, we can push in it, initialize, and bam, now we have nothing. So this is what it sounds like. I mean, it's gonna have a little bit of the wavetable distortion in there, but it's not gonna have no presets down here. But we can come in here and now we can create our own little preset. So boom, we can pull up a module. So let's go ahead and let's pull up this Atari Punk. So you see how it's messing it up? It's kind of funking it up. I kind of like that. It would give me more of like a lo-fi sound. And then we can add like, let's put a multi filter on there. But then again, don't forget you can come down here and you can pick which filter that you want. So let's go ahead and go with a low pass filter. And then you see how easy it was for me just to move these around because I still want this Atari Punk to come out over the top of that filter. So I wanted to make sure I switched those around real quick. Now let's find something else. Let's just grab a little chorus. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with a chorus. I like that just how it is. But we have different chorus types that we can mess with. So let's just mess with this lush. Now let's find something else. You know we got to put some delay on there. So let's grab this delay real quick. Boom, bam, we've got delay. And then we can add some saturation if you want to pump up the sound a little bit. Sorry about that one. And then we can add one more sound if we wanted to as well. So let's just add this raspirator. You know, we're just playing right now, just showing you how you can build your own stuff, you know, but we got EQ, OTT, all that other stuff over there too as well. And then as you see, we have this huge sound, this huge, like, I don't know, you could use it for cinematic. I would use it for whatever I was making, a lo-fi beat or anything like that. But that's what I got for you guys today. My honest opinion, I do think that this is a very, very solid distortion plugin, especially only for $34. And then you can get the love-hate combination for, I think it was $59 or something, if you don't already have love. But if you paid attention to the channel, at one point they were giving Dawesome Love away for free at Plugin Boutique with any purchase, and I told all y'all. So honestly, I think this is fire. I would recommend at least going out and grabbing the free trial and messing around with it and seeing if it's something that you like, because you might get different tones, different sounds. There's a ton of presets. You just might get different stuff than what you normally would create, and it could help your creativity. So make sure if you guys do like this content, though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button. Hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. Appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Some, hit the key.